Welcome to new video. Today I'm going to compare the result of catchment delineation delineated by HECHMS with WhiteboxTools and QGIS. I've already done delineation with HECHMS, so here in this video I will quickly delineate catchment of same site using WhiteboxTools, and I will also show the channelization threshold during extracting stream and its result with different values of channelization threshold. I already filled the DEM, and now I will calculate flow direction, save the file of flow direction DEM. The next step is to find flow accumulation using fill DEM. I will save it as flow. Now the flow accumulation raster is there, so I can proceed forward with extract streams. Now I use 500 as channelization threshold. This will give me a lot of channels and a lot of subbasins at the end. I can uncheck all these layers so as to visualize the newly created streams over there. I'll quickly change those raster streams to vector. Input file will be extract stream and the flow direction rasters. Okay, the vector channels are created. I'll define the drainage point. Simply before that I will allocate projection system to the creeks. I create a save file layer. I'll name it as drainage. Drainage point. Save it. Geometry type will be definitely point. Projection system will be Jones 56. I can create a point which will serve as drainage point for this catchment. I'll save it. Since the point is exactly on the delineated stream, so there is no necessary to snap the point to the river stream, but as a general procedure I proceed with snap PowerPoint. I'll provide 50 meter and save it in save file. Simply call it drainage point final and save it. There's nothing different in two files, just certain distance apart. With the watershed tool, I can delineate the water using date pointer file and drainage point, simply named as catchment, and my catchment is delineated. I'll compare this with the catchment delineated by HECHMS, which is almost similar. Different, the difference is just near the drainage point. This is because I'm choosing different drainage point there, so there is a little bit different. Otherwise, everything is almost similar. I convert this raster to polygon. Call it catchment. Run the process to get vector catchment, which is almost similar as the catchment delineated by HECHMS. So now I will create subbasins using subbasins tool. Simply save it as subcatchments. There you go. There are so many subcatchments because the channelization threshold was really low, and converting from raster to a lot of subcatchments. All the subdivisions are converted into polygon. I'll simply click subcatchment file to retain subcatchments within our desired catchment. Input layer will be subcatchments, mask layer will be catchment, output will be subcatchment 1. Let's call it subcatchment 1, catchments 1, and then we'll compare with another value of channelization threshold, and we'll compare the number of subbasins or subcatchments. There are a lot of subcatchments now because there were so many streams delineated, and as a result there are numerous subcatchments. I'll simply change the color of creeks so that it will be obvious. Okay, now I proceed with extracting streams by using higher channelization threshold value. Now I will take channelization threshold of 10% of drainage point area. I will put D8 pointer there, and I'll just check how much flow accumulation value. Oops, that's the wrong one. I have to click on flow accumulation and repeat the process. Yes, here's the value. That is, here's number of cells that receives water from upstreams. So I will use 10% of this value. So I will cut off many streams, the smaller streams, while extracting streams here. I'll simply call as extract streams 2, save it in rasters, and run the process. Now I have reduced numerous streams there. Previously it was like a mess, but now it seems as proper rivers. Here I'm delineating subcatchments. Yeah, as you can see, there are far lesser subcatchments in number. Here I change raster to polygons and simply name it as subcatchments 2. Subcatchments for now, and then catchments, subcatchments within the catchment, I'll name it as subcatchment 2. I'll use clip picture, clip vector by mask layer, input layer will be subcatchment, and out mask will be subcatchment, and the output layer is subcatchment 2, subcatchments 2. There you go. I can simply uncheck all the subcatchments and also get rid of extract text stream as well. I'll clip the creek as well so that it will be clearly seen within the catchment. Creek within the catchment with the obvious name. Run the process. There you go. I'll have to define the projection system for the newly created creeks. Okay. And there are numerous subbasins previously with channelization threshold 500 and with 10% of flow accumulation value of the drainage point. There are far lesser number of subbasins, but also here are 55 number of subbasins, which is far more than catchment subcatchment delineated by HECHMS. I think the number of subbasins delineated by HECHMS was 14. If we increase the value in channelization threshold, we can decrease the number of subbasins. Subscribe for new videos.